What is up there, LEGO fans? Welcome back, Alex here. In this video, we will be doing a complete overview of the final section of the city of Mindyapolis. Of course, before we get there, I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of just start on the other side of the city and do kind of a review of the overviews that we've previously done. We, of course, started on this side with the industrial side of Mindyapolis, which I gotta say is a very large part of the city. It encompasses all this area that you see here. And of course, we did the downtown area as well. Absolutely loved reviewing that. Now I gotta back up and walk around this wall because I don't fit on the other side of that. All right, so anyway, did the downtown area. Very, very cool. And then this section right here is the valley. And then, of course, we did the residential area fairly recently, and that's all of these lovely homes right here. And now, finally, we come to the recreational area, which encompasses the rest of these tables. The recreational area has basically two sections. You have the amusement park, which is pretty darn obvious. And at the very end here, we have the campground. We'll go ahead and start with the amusement park. The amusement park is called Barracuda Bay, and that is because I have the Pirates of Barracuda Bay right here. I absolutely love this set. It is right now in its shipwrecked form, obviously. But the idea here is that the pirates are all actors, performers, and this is all set up kind of as a stage, and you've got some lights right here to kind of help emphasize that. Really, really cool. You know what? This actually just retired this year, very, very recently. Really sad to see that retired. In fact, I love this set so much, I bought two of them so I could have it right there in my amusement park, and of course in ship form down here. Absolutely love it. Sad to see it retired already. And speaking of retired sets, the roller coaster also retired. This is my first video, I think, realizing that that thing is no more. So hopefully you guys were able to get a hold of one of those if you wanted one. Absolutely love that set. Oh, and also, I will be running all of these. I actually recently redid how they all work together. Very anxious to show you how that works. So I'll get there very soon. So be patient with me here as I go through all the fun rides that we have here. Oh, we got the Scrambler right here in the middle of things. I think that depending on what region you're from, you might call this the Mixer. But that is a fantastic set. And then we have the Grand Carousel, and right behind that is the massive Ferris wheel. Bumper cars, this is, I think, I'm looking around here, this is my only MOC that I have right now in the amusement park. So really happy with how this turned out. Just got a bunch of little bumper cars in there. I think there was a little polybag set that the Joker had. It had a little bumper car, and I bought a bunch of those to get the pieces for it. To just do different colors there. So those are the bumper cars. And of course, right behind it is the haunted house, the Baron von Baron. As I was getting ready for the video, I was looking inside of it to see what minifigures were in it. And we have a very scared blonde lady in there right next to the Joker. I thought, what the heck is the Joker doing there? And I don't know if that lady is more scared of being in the ride or right next to the Joker. I don't know. And next up, we have the Star Wars experience. I recently added this to the theme park ever since I got the cantina. Actually, before I even got the cantina, I knew I wanted to have it integrated in the city some way, somehow, and this is what I came up with. Now, because it takes up so much space, I was not able to get the Millennium Falcon on the ground. So I have it hovering above the cantina. Looks okay. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. I would like to have it angled so it looks like it's, you know, taken off or something like that. But when I tried that, it was met with catastrophic failure because, well, it wasn't very stable. In fact, this table, I mean, if I bump it here, watch what happens to the Millennium Falcon if I bump it a little bit. Yikes. So I don't want to mess around with that too much. So at the moment, pretty happy with it. But whenever I reorganize a section, especially this section, I'm always looking for ways to get that on the ground so we can actually have people enter into the Millennium Falcon as part of the Star Wars experience. But other than that, you can enter the cantina, you can interact with actors just outside. And yes, I know as far as the other side goes, I do need to get some more green going on. There's a lot of gray area there. I get that. But that's always the main criticism of my city in general. It needs trees. Anyway, so I'll save the trouble of typing that in the comments section below. The main gate to the park is somewhat lackluster. Some of you already commented that to me that it needs to be more grand. I definitely agree. It needs to be upgraded for sure. Right now it's just pretty much a shack that you can get your tickets from. So something to improve upon for sure. But we also have this train station right here. This is actually two of the same train station. I just kind of put them back to back there. so it looks more like a complete building. Pretty nice how that turned out, actually, but dedicated to this section of the city, so people can, instead of taking their vehicle, they can actually just take the train and get off, and they are right there. Now, you'll notice that there is no parking lot, right? But that is because the parking lot is underneath the residential area. Let me come down here and show you guys this. This is still being developed, but I've made a little bit of progress on it. But as you can see here underneath, there's a lot of parking going on. So I am pushing a lot of parking into this area. As you can see, there's a lot of cars in here, alleviating a lot of stress around the city for vehicles, because parking is it's tough, man. So anyway, and of course they can just take a bus over to the park. That takes them right here. There's a bus stop right here, and that gets it into the park. I put a lot of tile on the track, made it nice and clean. I put a lot of these cheese wedge elements here. These are just a bunch of black cheese wedge elements all the way along that kind of just help with the aesthetic of this area. Here you have some shops, some gift shops, places you get some snacks. You can play some arcades here as well. I got these from the website from Brick Show. If you guys want to check those out, there's a lot of fun little sets that you can buy from them that are all custom. Behind bumper cars here, you go this side, and you get access to the haunted house as well as the Ferris wheel. This is a dead end right there. There's no way to get past there, so you do have to come out front around the carousel, and you have this area right here, this walkway that connects one side of the park to the other. Access to the mixer right here, and here's a lot of fun little games, including Hot Shot, which is one of the Bricklink/Lego collaboration sets that they came out with back in 2019 before Lego purchased Bricklink. So really cool to have a few of those in my city. But other than that, we have some foosball, we got a dunk tank, we got some people playing some music, a strength test, a lot of fun stuff going on here. Hey, you got some balloons as well. Why not? Oh, and of course, places to eat. We have a McDonald's. Why not, right? Gotta have a McDonald's. We got the classic pizzeria, and we got a burger stand. Now that burger stand, some of you guys might recognize that, but that actually came with the airport shuttle Lego set. All right, I think that covers the entirety of the amusement park. Now let's go ahead and show you guys how it all works. So I actually ripped out the power functions motors on this thing, and I put it back on the speed regulator. So there's my speed regulator back there, so I do have to walk to the other side. But the idea is that once I turn that thing counterclockwise, it'll make the roller coaster go, the Ferris wheel, the carousel, the mixer, and this little guy right here as well. So let's go ahead and do that now. Behind the amusement park here, let's go ahead and crank this thing up full blast. Here is the regulator. Turn that all the way to the left. Got the scrambler moving. Carousel's looking okay. The Ferris wheel's going pretty quick. I don't know what you guys think about the speed there, if it's going maybe too fast. I don't know, it's all right. Okay, now for the big moment. Let's see if the roller coaster's gonna cooperate. Push this guy into position. There we go. All right. Some of your SigFigs are on this guy here. Oop, almost got stuck. Oh, they did get stuck. Give them a little push. Oh, they almost made it all the way around. I'm always impressed when it actually does make it all the way around. All right, there it is, guys. All 5 rides. Oh, I forgot. Here's the 5th ride right there, that little guy. Oh, I need to back up. The roller coaster's going down. Woo! There we go. Let me show you down here. So here's the gears that makes this guy go. So we have these old Technic motors that's plugged right in here, and that's driving that axle that would normally drive it anyway from the bottom here. And then we've got these two 24-tooth gears that are running this axle. Oh, I hit the roller coaster. And that goes off underneath it, across here, and that's powering the Ferris wheel. Very similar setup. I took it all out. Oh, it's hitting the wire a little bit. Oh, that's oh, maybe that's what's hitting it. Oh, that's what's been hitting it, huh, guys? When it was stuttering. Oh, now I got to come clean and tell you guys that I actually added that motor back there between clips because there was a little bit of stutter in it. I thought, you know what, I can put one right there and help drive that axle because this one's going directly into the carousel right here. So that's kind of helping that one along. The other guys in here I don't know if I can do this. Let me show you. There we go. Apparently that was not a good idea. There we go. Now we can see all the gears turning in there. I'll have to get that wire removed. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Maybe not. Anyway, pretty cool. So we got those two right there. That one right there. So there's 4 of those motors making this all go. In fact, let me show you guys what I mean. I think, yeah, here they are. These guys. That's what I got going on there. Let me talk about why I don't have this set up and attached to the motors. And that is because it takes up a lot of power. So when I'm cranking this thing, here, let me get this crank in here. Oh, where is it? There it is. Whew. Oh, it went down. So it's really easy right there, right? See that thing going down right there? Really easy. No energy really needed at all until it hits the elevator. And it's really hard. There's a lot of energy that needs to be put into cranking that to make this thing go up. And then when it's at the top and it releases, boo, no problem. Yeah, nice and easy. So that's why if I do put a motor on this, it needs to be completely separate. All right, let's try that again, huh? Ugh. There it comes. Come on, Joker. There you go. Up and down. Whew. Nice. These doors aren't really closing all the way, are they? Oh well, what are you going to do? You know, I almost forgot to mention that the airport shuttle is here too. This is the end-of-the-line airport shuttle. One of the main stations that came with the Lego set. Let's see if this guy is going to work. Make sure there's no train over there. All right, let's see if I got this right. Sometimes when you turn this thing that way, it goes the other direction. You have the polarity incorrect. Whew, there we go. We don't have a train wreck today. Let's watch this guy go. Alex, why do you have a bridge right here? That is because I don't have enough straights. So you do get a lot of these with each set, and I don't have a lot of the just the normal straights like this guy right here. So the fact that I can just use these 2 sections that go up and down, it saves up a lot of track. So kind of a fun little ride if you're on the airport shuttle. I don't think they mind it. Might be kind of scary if the roller coaster went right by it. And when it comes to the campground, what you see is pretty much what you get. There's not a lot of options for people to actually, you know, find a spot. Some of the larger campers that I have here are parked in their positions there. I tried to have a lot of fun with this as best as I could here to try to make it, you know, as dynamic as I could. I have a little access, a tunnel where people can actually go inside of this thing. I wanted to make sure that it was a good loop for our 4x4 enthusiasts to actually go through as well. So the idea is that they come here towards the back and they kind of go up this ramp right here and then go down the opposite side. Also wanted to make sure that we can get minifigure access, so there is a way for them to crawl up these steps and get an awesome view of the campground. What was a challenge about this is getting the Ideas Treehouse integrated into it seamlessly, right? So you have the water that continues with the waterfall there below. Try to have a little bit of fun with, you know, an alligator coming out of the tunnel right there as well. Let's see if I can actually demonstrate how this all comes apart. Let me take off these 4x4 enthusiasts right here. Oh, also, before I get into that, let me kind of just show you guys what comes off of this thing before we take it off. We have this little section right here that pops off, and that reveals this little fun tunnel here that we have a brave adventurer, you know, going through here as well. Let me come on this side. I think I actually had to remove this here first. It's been a while. So let me see here. Here's the arch. Take that out. Now we can start to kind of see underneath it a little bit there. All right, now let's try that again. I don't know if I have to do anything else. Let me back it up a little bit. Woo! Pretty big section that comes off of it, right? Just like that. Yeah, let me see if I can set this thing down right here. Whoa. There we go. All right. And, excuse me, let me see here. I think this part right here pops up like so. Really easy. Put that down there. And I think also, if I remember correctly, I think this all pops up. Yep, there it goes. I seriously could not remember. It's been too long. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead and pop this off right here so we can get a better view. Whoops, there it goes. There we go. That's a little bit better, right? So we can kind of see this could be a baddie hideout, right? We got some bad guys right there hanging out. I like how they're right there, and then there's this police officer right there. So anyway, a really cool place for, a hideout of some sorts. So why don't I go ahead and I'm going to put this back together, and I'm going to run over and get one of the trains going. And here is Horizon Express. Horizon Express is my demo train. If you're here for a visit and you'd like to see the train on the bottom section go, then this is the one that I turn on. Got a little bit of dusty there. There we go. Got that on. So there is a power function motor in each engine. Let me see if I can do this with one hand here while filming at the same time. Let's see if I can get the direction right. There we go. Now I didn't check that the tracks were clear, so we could get something in the way. Hopefully not. All right, let me run to the other side here. Woo. Oh, let's see it underneath here. There it goes. Right on. Woo. Oh, you know what? Let's make the airport shuttle go. There we go. We get the timing right? Yeah, kinda. It is now time to find all of your minifigures that you have sent to Mindy and I through Minifig Mayhem. We're going to start over here by Pirates of Barracuda Bay. We have Cherie and Eddie. They also sent us this whole thing right here so that you can get a really cool photo with the actors from the show. Really, really cool. Thank you again for that. Over here in front of the cantina, we have the Mandalorian and the Child. This was sent to us by Ben and Kat, who are also my in-laws. So thank you very much, Ben and Kat. And right here, we have Jerry and Summer. You guys should actually be in my castle layout. I know that, but I'm in a slacker. We'll get there soon, so be patient. So for now, you guys are hanging out still in the amusement park. Over here by the tree, we have Chris. Chris, I don't know why you're over here, man. You get moved around a lot for some reason, and for some reason you're in the recreation area. So hopefully you're enjoying some R&R there, buddy. Oh, Anthony's right here. He's climbing the rocks. Anthony, you also sent me a bunch of extra minifigures as well. Thanks again for that. Down here, well, there's a lot of you over here. Wow. This is Terry with the banjo. Very unique minifigure. And Terry, just watch out for that alligator coming out of there. And I believe, yeah, also right here, we have John and Brigitte enjoying some shade underneath the tree house at the picnic there. You guys are looking really fantastic. Great to have you in the city. And I think there is just a few more here on the roller coaster. I got you guys out here so we can see a little bit better. But this is Ethan. Ethan is here with his family. He's got his sister here behind him. And then over here is his mom and dad as well. And you guys are locals here from Utah as well. That's really cool. And one more we have right here in the back. That is Elena, who is also from Utah. Now, she was sent with other minifigures as well of her family, but she's the only one here that is in the amusement park. Why, a smart girl. I would do that too because, hey, it's an amusement park for crying out loud. All right, I think that is all of you. And if you are interested in sending your SigFig to be a citizen of Mindyapolis, you can do so by sending it to Post Office Box 1607 in Riverton, Utah, 84065. We'd love to have your minifigure be represented here in Mindyapolis. Let us know, of course, where you would like it placed. All right, guys, I think that is it. That was a lot of fun. That concludes the complete overview of all the sections. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll have some more fun stuff here in the very near future. Until then, you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.